Hello, dear Scorpio. I will tell you today's horoscope for September 28th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Scorpio. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Good things are about to happen in love. Your life will take a positive turn and you should enjoy it to the fullest, Scorpio. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. If you take stock of the last few months, you'll see that things aren't going so bad. Make good use of your time and you'll have very good results during these days. You have the protection of the stars for everything related to work. You're going through a series of positive changes in your professional life, so make the most of them. In love, you're in a very good moment for romantic relationships, so take advantage of them. Your family and friends will be very attentive to you and you won't lack attention. Ignore the comments you hear, be firm and go your own way. Take care of your health. You'll recharge your batteries if you go to clean your house and your floors tend to be a little slippery. Take extreme precautions. You feel fine, although you will have some minor discomforts that will pass soon. You should cleanse your body with a healthy and light meal that will do you good. It is very likely that you have met an interesting person who attracts you a lot. Explore that possibility and do not start looking for defects, but rather look at the positive side, which is what is really worth it. You are entering a more important phase of your life, Scorpio. In love, if you do not like the company of a person and you are bothered by their insistence and complaints, the best thing to do is to tell them politely but end that situation, because it is taking away the possibility of being happy. In health, nothing is impossible for you, and if you want to start something different in your life that is also positive, this is your day of big decisions. Do not be discouraged by a temporary delay or a setback. Follow your plans with perseverance. At work, you are receiving a good planetary effluvium, and if you are currently looking for a job, you will be able to get good offers. Don't give up at the first refusal, insist and keep knocking on doors and you will see. Money and fortune, a successful friend announces his next visit and you must prepare the conditions to accommodate him in your house, because his presence will imbue new energy into your economic life and give you happy ideas to help you prosper in your business. Today it will be difficult for you to understand who you can trust and who you cannot, so you should not rush into making decisions, but it is not advisable to reject offers either. Business trips and unplanned expenses are possible. Be careful to maintain good relationships with your partners. Scorpio men, do not postpone your business trips. Today you will be able to make the most of them. Today is also a good day to invest your money in a project. There may be problems with the documents, but do not trust their solutions so easily. Do not trust someone else's solution, do it yourself. Scorpio woman, today you can make a good impression on anyone so you can safely conduct business negotiations. First of all, it is worth discussing financial issues and looking for ways to reduce costs. The decisions made will contribute to the rapid development of a business. A tip: today you should deal with those issues that you have been thinking about for a long time. This day is not suitable for improvised actions. Take care of checking the equipment to avoid accidents. The day is also suitable for solving transportation issues. You have to be prepared for unexpected expenses, and do not worry, because the profit will cover all expenses. The special lucky number is 94 and your color is magenta. Sexual energy level, intense. Cosmic dynamics, the good impression you make on others. Dangerous tendency, being influenced by comments and gossip. What to avoid: meaningless conversations with people who waste your time and patience. The best relationship, with Cancer or Pisces. The most tense, with Aquarius or Leo. Compatibility, you vibrate on a good wavelength with earth and water signs, and also with the sign of Sagittarius. The universal number is 7. Your favorable hours for today are given according to the Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time. 2:15 a.m., 8:30 a.m., 3:25 p.m., and 5:40 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance are 19, 21, 32, and 46. The Scorpio man lives without comparing himself to others. He does not expect approval from anyone. Life is built solely from his own considerations, relying only on his worldview. He is an independent and self-confident person, possesses strong mental and direct abilities. He has an adequate image of the world and should not expect concessions. A Scorpio man, regardless of his age, at the first communication gives the impression of a strong and independent person. He always acts from his own considerations, being able to listen to the opinions of others. This man has these qualities that ladies really approve of. He is demanding and selective, and he always knows what he wants. He easily seeks the location of any woman in the relationship and adheres to her individuality. You should not expect him to start sacrificing himself, even if he is sincerely in love at the moment. The Scorpio man has very high requirements for his future chosen one. If you want to connect your destiny with him, you must understand that he will not be the boss in the relationship. A woman who is able to make a Scorpio man happy will be rewarded with a person with really great potential and inexhaustible vitality. You are in a time of little progress and you are noticing it. Do not let this situation continue like this, as today someone will let you know that you have developed little. This is very likely to happen at work or studies, which will bring you great regret. Scorpio, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Scorpio, a passionate sign ruled by Pluto, can sense dishonesty in relationships. If you notice that your partner has not been completely honest with you, especially regarding their health, do not judge them harshly. Instead, help them return to their promises. You are a born fighter and you face challenges with determination. Do not let alarmist voices intimidate you. You know that you can overcome any obstacle. Today you face an issue from the past that will finally be resolved. It is time to free yourself from the emotional chains of the past and move forward. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. Police officers and doctors are frontline professions. This type of public-facing job involves delivering bad news in difficult circumstances. What changes things is the way you share the information. You've been protecting yourself so you don't have to share your true feelings with a certain person. You don't want to put yourself in a vulnerable position, but when you find the courage to say what you really think, as Venus begins to move forward, you'll empower yourself and the other person. You're braver than you think. You've probably been a little sad or worried over the past few days and needed this stimulating boost you're getting today to get you back on the path to intimate joy. Follow your inspirations and go where your heart tells you to go. Love affairs may seem much worse than they really are. Emotions are running high, and if you're in a relationship, your loved one seems worried and uncommunicative. However, it's not a good idea to let your insecurities get the better of you. Your partner's heart is with you, even if their mind is elsewhere. If you are single, you will probably not feel up to it today. You will notice a considerable improvement in your health if you have had digestive problems. In the past few days, you have had some kind of stomach or colon disorder. Today, you may feel that you need to defend your reasons, which can be disconcerting, especially if you do not see the need to do so. Don't take it personally. Just because you know why you do things does not mean that the other person does. It may be a simple communication problem. Make an effort to clarify your position. If this is not enough, it will no longer be your problem. The other person will have to review their inability to trust. Watch out. Scorpio. In a few days, you will be invited to join a work group or an activity that is new to you. Accept it. You will be able to assume this new responsibility, and when you have mastered what now seems so difficult, you will feel very satisfied with yourself. You can master it. You may feel that there is something serious and important going on today. This is no time to be careless at work. Layoffs are imminent, especially for those who do not live up to expectations. But perhaps you think that this is not such a bad idea after all. What good is your proverbial good judgment if you do not use it for the good of all your fellow human beings? Where is your sense of common values? Good news on the financial front, Scorpio. You are now beginning a stage of restructuring your personal finances that will help you earn more in less time. Abundance awaits you. You are not the type to follow social trends without taking certain precautions beforehand, but you may feel like you have fallen into a trap, like everyone else. If you open your wardrobe, you may find that you have bought clothes without knowing why. You may discover that you are more easily influenced than you thought. But there is a solution to that. The most important thing is to realize it in time. When an idea is going around in your head, even if you see that it is not positive to obsess, you cannot stop thinking about it every day. The best thing today will be to push away those thoughts that lead you nowhere, or to reflect in order to change the perspective from which you are seeing what is happening to you and that makes you feel so bad. You must necessarily give it another approach. If you realize that something has no solution, look for another way out. Look at it from another angle. You are seeing everything every day as more complicated than it really is. Pessimistic, Scorpio, occupy your mind with other things that interest you. Get in touch with people you care about today and haven't heard from in a while. It will lift your spirits. 15 things you didn't know about Scorpio's personality. This sign is known for its tough, strong, and changeable attitude. This doesn't mean that it doesn't have a positive side. In fact, there are different qualities that make it a very interesting person. There are even a number of facts that make Scorpio the best sign, based on its ruling planets and elements. Most of them are tenacious, self-sufficient, extravagant, kind, and romantic. In love, they can be very possessive, but also extremely passionate. They tend to behave honestly and loyally. They choose their circle of friends very carefully, so they always move in a small but select group. They like new challenges and are bold and fun, which makes Scorpio one of the best signs of the zodiac. Scorpio is a person who leaves no one indifferent. Wherever they go, they leave an indelible mark. If you know, are interested in, or are a Scorpio yourself, check out these details and curiosities that make this sign so special. 1. A Scorpio is not influenced. They have their own opinion based on their culture, knowledge, and ideology. It is very difficult for them to be carried away by what others think. They consider that everyone has their own defined beliefs and no one will change that. This defines them as one of the best signs in different areas. 2. Scorpio does not tolerate betrayal. Remember that they are faithful and honest people, so they want their environment to behave as they do. If for some reason they discover a lie or betrayal from someone close to them, then it is difficult for them to forgive them. They will have in their mind, and for life, the moment when they were disloyal to them. 3. Scorpios are bold and enigmatic. They stand out for not showing fear in any circumstance that may arise. On the contrary, they tend to be brave and bold, while showing complete confidence. In addition, they have an enigmatic side, which is why other people feel the need to discover more about their personality. 4. Scorpio individuals are attentive and very faithful. They are always willing to look out for their friends, family, or partners. They feel the need to help them or defend them against injustice, which is why they risk everything to favor their loved ones. When something unexpected happens, you can call them with confidence because they will take care of you. Just as they are capable of supporting their loved ones, they can become faithful. When they establish an emotional bond with someone, they consider that this union to be sincere. Although they do not show this loyalty with words, they do reflect it through their actions, thus gaining life partners. 5. Scorpios are authentic people. They say and do things keeping the truth at the forefront. They are authentic people who prefer to express and carry out their actions sincerely. They hope that through these actions there will be no confusion with their environment because they detest any misunderstanding. That is why they love frankness. Scorpio, as a good connoisseur of internal forces, you know very well that life is full of ups and downs. It is natural that not everything is constant, but today it is crucial that you remain calm and do not allow frustrations to dominate you. Although it is common to feel frustrated when things do not move as quickly as you want, remember that these emotions can also be an obstacle to your progress. Instead of allowing them to slow you down, use these moments of challenge to find new ways to move forward. Throughout the day, you will notice that you can have a very good day if you set your mind to it, although it may be a little complicated at first. Your mood will be a little low when you wake up, and it may be difficult to shake off that initial feeling of apathy. However, as a Scorpio, it is essential that you remember that you control your day, and the way you wake up significantly influences how the rest of your day will unfold. Make sure you wake up with a smile and with an open mind to the positive. This is an ideal time to free yourself from the heavy burdens you have been carrying around for quite some time. All those problems and responsibilities you were carrying on your shoulders begin to dissipate, giving you the opportunity to breathe and move forward with more ease. It is a perfect day to make important financial decisions, such as signing documents, claiming an inheritance, applying for a bank loan, or even considering large investments, such as buying a car or a house. If at work you feel that you are not progressing at the pace you expected, do not worry. If you need more time to reach the goals that have been set for you, do not be afraid to express it. Many times, progressing slower than others does not mean that you are failing, but that you are taking the time necessary to do it well. Today you may feel a little uncomfortable due to the passage of time and how it has affected your body or your face, but don't feel bad about it. Regular exercise and a healthy diet, free of fats and alcohol, can give you back the vitality you crave. It is important that you are aware of how you interact with the person you are interested in. If you feel that there is a competition between the two of you, you need to understand that it is not a fight of egos. If that person seems to try to impose themselves by showing you their achievements, they probably do it as a defense mechanism, not to belittle your talents. In love, there are no magic formulas or shortcuts, it only happens when two people connect on a deep level. If you really want things to work, put aside that feeling of competition and focus on building a relationship based on respect and mutual understanding. And you feel that the energy in your home is somewhat dense or negative lately, it is advisable to perform an energy cleansing ritual. You can light a black candle and a white candle, letting them burn together in a place you consider the spiritual center of your home. This is especially effective if you do it on a full moon night, as it will help eliminate those negative vibrations and bring harmony back to your relationship. Remember that in any relationship, whether it is a couple or a friendship, understanding is key. Scorpio, you often look for someone who understands you, but sometimes you don't take the time to understand others. If you really want to have meaningful relationships, it is important that you are as understanding as you expect them to be with you. Reciprocity is the basis of any lasting relationship. Today will be a day in which you can prove to yourself how strong and astute you are. You will have to face a work conflict, but don't worry, because your intelligence will help you find the most appropriate solution. Solving this problem will not only benefit you personally, but will also positively impact your career. Also, don't be surprised if you receive an important call that you have been waiting for some time. Opportunities are near. Waiting is a natural part of life, but it is important that you do not settle for living day to day without aspiring to more. Hope and dreams are essential. Do not limit yourself to surviving in the present. Start planning and dreaming about the future. Ambition and dissatisfaction are engines that can take you far. Today is a good day to reflect on your long-term goals and how you can begin to build that future you so desire. Scorpio listens to other people, even if it may not seem like it, but they are always people who are close to you and who have the ability to see all the good things you do. That is why you have to put many good things on your side today, especially the advice of others. Scorpio speaks very well of the things you have in your life, especially of the person you love, so on this day you have to start seeing the possibility of making certain changes in your life that will help you boost your relationship much more, Scorpio. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.